Hello everyone, happy Monday motivation and mindset. Thank you so much guys for watching the video today. I wanted to talk about a topic Arturo has shared in one of his classes that I really feel is an important topic in our lives. This is about divine timing, guys. Divine timing is the key to receiving the physical manifestations of what we want. 95 to 98% of the time people can't manifest because of this. They just can't. So people can't manifest because they don't have patience. That's one of the big things. They don't allow God or the universe to deliver what they want. The more impatient that they are, it's like pushing away your goal. So if you're being impatient, you're not going to allow divine timing to happen for you. One of the major things that we need to understand is there needs to be a line of harmony between our physical body, our mind, and also our spirit. So when you have those steps in line, you will manifest faster. When you manifest fast, you're aligned with divine timing. If you're not patient, you're out of focus of what you want, and you're going to allow negative thinking, negative energies, and a lot of pessimism into your life. So you guys need to start to practice to allow divine timing to work for you. Being impatient, remember, it means you are having a shield that does not allow divine timing to work for you. We need to understand that the best way to have that is to focus on aligning ourselves with our mindset, our actions, and that is going to become our routine. It'll become just like second nature. It's going to become a part of the nature, and it's going to become automatic for us. So patience is one of those things that becomes better with practice, guys. So how can you become more patient about divine timing, one might ask? You might think, oh, I can't do divine timing because I'm an impatient person. Well, you really need to ask yourself, why are you impatient? Is it education? Is it something else that's going on? Ask yourself the question. If things, if they're not happening for us, oftentimes as a human, you get discouraged, and we're pushing away things that we want to happen by being discouraged. We need to understand divine timing. There is one thing about divine timing. If you trust it's going to happen in perfect timing, divine timing, it will happen. There is a factor that lets you know that perfect timing, it can be faster. The reason we can't be in the perfect timing or divine timing is that we're not ready. If you're not receiving, it means you're not ready to receive. So vibrationally speaking, you're not ready. You need to be able to allow yourself to work to make yourself to be ready, if that makes sense. We need to understand that divine timing, it requires two very specific things. Number one thing it requires is patience, guys. You need to practice patience. Number two, you need to know that you're ready. So it can be subjective or difficult for some people because they think they're ready, but they're not. So how do you know? Someone might ask, how do you know that someone's not ready? Well, you may see that they keep complaining about the same things and things aren't happening for them. If somebody's complaining about something, it just means that they're really not ready for what they're asking for. Being ready needs to be in alignment. So the alignment of being ready comes from the brain. You need to be physically ready, guys. Physically ready, emotionally ready. If you are not emotionally ready, you think you're feeling good about something, you are manifesting but are not physically taking care of yourself. It's extremely important to take care of the physical body. You need to know that you're ready. It's not being ready just by thinking about this. If you're not receiving it, you need to know you're not ready. You will know you are ready because guess what? You are going to achieve what you're asking for. You can prepare yourself. So you could imagine, Arturo put it in a way that imagine that God has a package for you to deliver. Think of it like an Amazon package. The package will get delivered when it is in divine timing. Things will happen when it is the right time and the space for you guys. It's going to align. So also be careful of those that you allow close to you in your life and they're a negative person. It could trigger you. Their vibration will keep you from receiving. So if you have someone that has a bad vibration and you're exposed to that person, it's going to lower your vibration. So if your vibration is higher and this person is lower, if you could imagine that, their vibration is going to lower yours and you're not going to be where you need to be to get what you wanted. So there are many factors that will keep you from having that right vibration. So So in order to be in that right time and space, you need to be in a line of harmony with your actions, your feelings, and your spirit. You've been practicing, so now we need to increase that power with the divine timing. So just as a quick recap, guys, remember that Arturo always teaches repetition is important. Repetition is the key to mastery. So practice patience. Lack of patience equals pushing away your goals. You do not need to be the most patient person in the world to achieve, guys. Remember that. And you cannot think of divine timing in your own terms unless you are the person that is in charge of making it happen. So you cannot attach yourself to a time frame that is decided by you if you do not have control over it. Remember that. That's very important. If you have control over it, then you could decide your own divine timing. When there are more components than you need to be aware more components may or may not be available to be formed. So you'll get to it sooner or later. It will show up in your life. But just remember, that's important to take into consideration. So how do you know you're ready? Someone might ask. Well, that line of harmony. Your mind is in the right place. You are taking care of yourself physically. You're telling the universe you are doing well. You have a good mindset, guys. You are going into a more positive area in your life. So remember, practice patience. Remember to allow divine timing to work for you. See yourself going into the future and having a beautiful, bright future, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.